Nestled on the upper reaches of the mighty Siang River, there lies a beautiful village Komkar, now upgraded to a circle in Upper Siang district of Arunachal Pradesh. It was in this pristine village that in 1951, Kangir Jamo, the lone son of late Akut Jamo, was born. Late Kangir Jamo was a popular and prominent personality of Arunachal Pradesh. Besides being thoroughly jovial and discreetly humorous. He was a down-to-earth and a practical man. With a humble beginning, deeply rooted in the village of Komkar, late Kangir Jamo rose to a high stature with his high ideals and futuristic visions, thus promising the signs of positive changes in the society. A diligent and hardworking student in both the school and the college, late Jamo displayed leadership qualities early in life, actively involving himself in student politics, serving in different capacities as General Secretary and other posts when he was in higher secondary school and in Jawaharlal Nehru College, Pasigat. He was elected as General Secretary of Eastern Siang Students' Union and remained in the office from 1972 to 75. In 1974, he received the Best Cadet Award of 10th Assam NCC Battalion. From 1975 to 76, he served as a teacher in Goguk village in Upper Siang district. In 1978 up to 1980, he was selected as Secretary General of All Arunachal Pradesh Tribal Employees Association. In 1980, he cracked the Arunachal Pradesh Civil Service Examination and became the first APCS officer from Upper Siang district. He served as a circle officer in various places, and the people still remember and respect him for his unique administrative qualities in bringing about tranquility and justice.
छोटा से लेके बूढ़ा तक उनका रिलेशन बहुत ही अच्छा था और उन्होंने सबका साथ प्यार दिया। सब बस्ती का गांव वाला लोग को साथ, गांव लड़की हो लड़का हो बूढ़ा हो बूढ़ी हो सबको उन्होंने अपना अपना ढंग से उन्होंने प्यार करता था और सबको अच्छा ही गाइडेंस देते रहता। गांव का बुरा लोग को भी बच्चा लोग को अच्छा से देखभाल करना है। बच्चा लोग को आजकल का दिन में जो भी चीज़ है उसको खराब चीज़ को थोड़ा सा गाइडेंस दो, ये सब को भी समझाया किया था गाँव लोग को।
During the year 1984, with a positive intention to serve the public, he decided to quit government service and enter politics. He felt it to be the right platform to address the issues and grievances of the people. He joined BJP party in the early 80s and was appointed as a secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party state unit from 1985 to 1990 and as vice president from 1990 to 1998.
उन्होंने सर्कुल ऑफिसर से रिजाइन करके पहले बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी में ज्वाइन किया है। उसका बाद उनका पॉलिटिकल करियर शुरू हुआ। कुछ साल वो प्राइमरी मेंबरशिप में बैठा था। उसका बाद फिर उनको ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी से भारतीय जनता पार्टी में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उन्होंने जनरल सेक्रेटरी हिसाब से उनको अपॉइंट किया था। उसका बाद वो कुछ साल का बाद में फिर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट हुआ। होने का बाद कंटिन्यू 2 टर्म्स भारतीय जनता पार्टी में भी वो प्रेसिडेंट हुआ। वो जब स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट रहा वही टाइम में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का गवर्नमेंट हुआ अरुणाचल में। तो उसका बाद नॉर्थ ईस्ट से वो बेस्ट प्रेसिडेंटशिप मिला। तो उसका बाद वो एमएलए कॉन्टेस्ट करने के लिए सेंटर से टिकट दिया।
Despite all odds, by his commitment, sacrifice, and undeterred nature, he was able to bring the party to new heights. He was appointed as president of the party in 1999. It was for the first time under his leadership that BJP formed government in Arunachal Pradesh in 2003, for which he was awarded as the best state president in the Northeast by the Central BJP party. He was again elected president for the second consecutive term for his contribution and dedication.
After more than 30 years of
Active involvement in party activities, he decided to work for the welfare and upliftment of Adi community.
I got opportunity to serve as the president Adi Banakaban Yodin with Abu Kangir Jamo's presidency. I have been associated in many important events of Adi Banakaban along with him. When I joined ABK Yodin as a president, I was very timid and shy, especially afraid of public speaking. But shouldering the responsibility first as the president of ABK Yodin, Abu Kangir had given the confidence to face the world.
In 2011, he was made the president of Adi Banakabang. During his presidency and under his dynamic leadership, the idea of one Adi, one brick came into being. Its symbolic significance was to create unity, harmony, and total participation for the progress of the community.
I'm the time report of industry minister and Minister of Education, Sri Bosam Siam. We could achieve the 3 colleges, 1 university. Delok upang nulukon karupa. Muluk kerapa naun tuki ke si minister imang apa muluk. Paip si minister pato. Bulu baja ko agai bita pada mo kenma. Idola upak uane hela muluk esimmen himo kanama. Paip years la femina dinam pamelo 1 year sin sa iname baje ko benefit yang kai MP sa nam request dong no dalaran aipa gaji bilang ka dalok ngoga area hi adi area hi undeveloped area ki kahin note na no bomlang ku pam nango
Under his leadership, the Adi customary laws were adopted in the 5th Convention of the Adi Banakabang on 3rd November 2012 at Kaing, leading to the launch of the much-needed Adi Kabang Ion in 2014 at Mechuka Conference to maintain and promote the popular and age-old customs and traditions, keeping in mind the democratic system of the society.
Donulog gam PIA members, dalog nguluhuak society lo, president secretary society lo, detail society kadung, hum society restriction ini ko palagi do. Daka pai nama dolu lo iya mulo dolung gam PIA members, dalog ke dolu ngulu. Adi bana ka baga president secretary ka kadung.
Much to the delight of the people of subdivision Mechuka, in 2015, local festivals Dongeng and Podi Barbi were included in the list of local holidays by the state government. Then, the renaming of Mechuka subdivision to Shiyomi in 2015, which has now become a new district, was another achievement under late Kangir Jamo's active leadership. His persistent and untiring efforts for the progress and development of the society materialized with the government's approval to establish Sainik School in Pasigat. He played a key role in pursuing the government for inclusion of Pasigat in the list of smart cities. In March 2016, for the successful completion of Trans-Arunachal Highway in Adi areas, he took responsibility for successful execution of the project and appealed to the state authorities for grant of fair compensation to the affected families. Apart from that, his contributions includes efforts to establish AIMS at Pasigat, wherein he had written a memorandum to the state authorities on 29/9/2014. He also initiated various proposals and saw to its finalization, such as State University in Pasigat in 2016, A memorandum to the Prime Minister through Sri Babul Supriyo, Honorable Union Minister of State, for recognition of Adi heroes who were excellent fighters, Adi Tapet muffler in 2014, Solung Festival logo in 2012, eradication of social evil practices and child marriage, establishment of de-addiction center or rehabilitation of drug addicts, Adi anthem during his tenure in 2011. Adi script on 17 July 2011, Polytechnic College in Lower Dibang Valley, Solung flag in 2012, etc. An important contribution under his leadership was his vision for Pan Arunachal. He spearheaded this movement, trying to unite all tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. Late Kangir Jamo was also responsible for creating a strong bond between the Adis and the Mishings of both Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, which to this day is a testimony of brotherhood and unity. Family had always been a top priority for late Kangir Jamo. He is survived by his wife, Padmeshwari Jamo, 3 sons and a daughter, all of whom were well raised, with the eldest son, Engineer Tanung Jamo, working as an executive engineer, hydropower at Pangin. His second son, Sri Tony Jamo, is an assistant professor in Jawaharlal Nehru College, Pasigat.
He really loved us and was always available for us whenever we needed him. When we ever had a problem, he always had a solution for us. As far as I remember, he never raised his hands on any one of us, encouraged us a lot and always made us feel that we were great. Personally, I have always been inspired by his personality and still look up to him even though he is not with us anymore. Some qualities I have observed over the years when I was with him was he never showed his weakness, problems, difficulties with anyone and always had a welcoming smile. And then I would also like to add that I have never heard him say anything bad about any person, no matter how much that person may have offended him. He could easily associate with people from all walks of life. Whenever I go to other places, I visit other places, and whenever I introduce myself as his son, they would have something nice to say about him or something funny to say about him. I don't know if half of the stories are true or not, but I guess he was a good entertainer as well. I felt proud that he was my dad. He would always tell us to obey our mother and respect our elders. Whenever he had the time, the opportunity to spend with us, he used to come and is to share his stories about his past and how important it was to maintain good relationship with anyone and everyone.
His youngest son, Sri Takar Jamo, completed MBA and cleared NET and is a successful business entrepreneur running a B.Ed college at Itanagar.
My late father, as I know him, had a very unique characteristics. He not only loved everyone, the main thing which I really liked about him was he never said no. When a person comes and meet him, be it a person of humble origin or a person of high dignity, he always had a belief that all people as a human being were same. This is a fine characteristic which I always liked him. And the energy of saying or doing work for everyone, there was a very unique nature which he had within himself. And the loss has deeply pained me. As people used to call him a person of compassionate being, I felt the same. To give about the life experience about him or to talk about him, it gives me deep pain whenever I think about him. He was such a person that everyone loved. Wherever I went, to every nook and corner of the state, all the people from all walks of life, they regarded it as a person of an icon. He had all that characteristics which a humble person ever wanted him as a person to be.
And his daughter, Dr. Yapi Jamo, is a maxillofacial surgeon.
Speaking about my father, I can't explain. It's like speechless and endless, because he was like, as a father, he was a very loving and caring person. And then speaking about him in my career, talking about my career, and talking about even my practical life, he would always give a suggestion, like proverb, that one drop of practical is better than an ocean of theories. So with this word, till now I'm living with this word. He just, like, in my practical life, like as being a doctor and working, my father always used to say that you will be studying. Studying is not everything. What you have to, practically, when you treat a patient, for example, if you treat a patient, that is more better than studying a lot of theories. That was the meaning of one drop of practical is better than an ocean of theories. What I want to say. That's all.
Looking back at his achievements and accomplishments, one may conclude that late Kangir Jammo made the best possible use of his power, position and influence selflessly for the upliftment of the society, making a difference wherever he set his foot on. Today, late Kangir Jammo is no more with us, as he has left for his heavenly abode, but his enormous contributions in various fields of the society will remain immortal and will be enjoyed by the generations to come. To be candid, late Kangir Jammo simply transcended the mundane.
Silo no me doridung ngolutaka me. Silo bomonga de koso, paro bomonga de koso. Mete gogi ngeri popo to kuileko, kame gogonga erobi pong kuileko kuda. Ngolomusie amerudo no ginamem. Ngolulele gaborudo ko nogdu namem.
Ranadumlo Pangkonga boyom silo Kongki bote akut ke Komana ne omke Aji dire dilen nampai Olo golonge golen nampai Ranadumlo Pangkonga boyom silo Kongki bote akut ke Komana ne omke Aji dire dilen nampai Olo golonge golen nampai Polo yame pe le paso jomru na kwai No doni milo pe mingmo pe laru na kwai No polo yame pe le paso jomru na kwai No tumi asire Singa suna kwai Nolon mo angunem munge bona kwai No mite mi gompe mite kongkengem dungilangala No mi gom kodangem dupeng to tumiri na kope No tumi kalonge sangkong keto No lon mo to mi bangolo que lo tonquiño lope mute goginge peri bolangala kame gogongem mero bolangala aner singem soin bokune abeng kodangem sope bokune adi dapongem bane dapongem motoku kapai nahi lang kopai kongki pone pondol bitoma koma baina idol bitoma doni milue sinatakame donanyam takame koma bainga cinte tetelo no gamne duyarui miduli lelirang kope no mi tomem tom yar gaye adibane dagyoso dunia sire lain kope gamsi tape didin kumape ajiolo takam bulum nite diange irane lokom pomte bokonge luinge lokom no mite kope siji daglangka no mite kope